All seas gray, drowning in the monotone, no escape today. But I need a hit, gonna break the static's hold. Newsy Nuggets, tiny bites, the story is told. Say goodbye to boredom, headlines made of gold. Twist and shake perspectives in a way so bold. They serve it up with humor with a snarky twist.
Hey guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End, and we've got some Newsy Nuggets for you this, noon on the 20th of February. Well, looks like we have a New York prison riot. I mean, seems like a riot wouldn't be in question, but who knows? Is it a riot? Is it not? All visits are canceled at 42 state prisons as an illegal union strike rages. Corrections officials have ended all outside visits to New York State prisons in the wake of a growing jail guard strike and sporadic inmate unrest as riots erupted the other day at an upstate prison early Thursday morning. The newest uprising by out-of-control inmates struck the Riverview Correctional Facility, which sits near the banks of the St. Lawrence River in Ogdenburg. Now, no staffers were hurt during the chaos, which WWNY 7 News said broke out Wednesday evening into Thursday. But rioting inmates forced guards out of their dorms, which led state officials to send in a corrections emergency response team to quell the discontent, the Times-Union reported. Now, 2 inmates were reportedly injured during the troubles, but authorities have taken control back of the facility. The newest riot came about a week after the Collins Correctional Facility in Erie County was locked down following an inmate uprising, which left at least 1 guard injured, and comes amid informal, protracted strikes by correction officers at the facilities throughout the state. So, this isn't going to be a good thing. I don't think. In odd legal news, Nicolas Cage's ex is suing him and their son. She claims that Weston Cage laid hands on her and that Nicolas Cage, the father, shares some of the blame. Maybe, I don't know. An ex-girlfriend of Nicolas Cage is taking legal action against the actor and their son, Weston Cage, alleging that Weston, whom she describes as a 300-pound professional fighter, left her with life-threatening injuries in a brutal April assault. Now, Christina Fulton intends on suing her 34-year-old son for assault and battery and his father for failing to prevent Weston from committing the acts of violence while under his care, according to an unfiled civil complaint submitted to the Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday. Now, Fulton is seeking unspecified damages from both the Cages for catastrophic physical, emotional, and economic harm that she has endured due to an unprovoked attack by their son Weston, according to the complaint. Now, she alleges that Nicholas was aware of Weston's, quote, long history of mental and psychological disorder and of committing violent assault and battery, but continued to enable his bad behavior and support him financially. Neither Nicholas or Weston Cage could be immediately reached for comment. Now, Weston was arrested in June and charged with 2 felony counts of assault with a deadly weapon following accusations that he had attacked his mother and a person named Rohit Jagadish. The LAPD said in July statement to the Times that Weston punched the 2 victims multiple times, causing injuries. He pled not guilty to both charges in July. Now, Fulton said she had gone to visit her son after receiving urgent messages from his friends regarding his deteriorating mental state and asking her for help. But he reacted to her by attacking her in a fit of manic rage, she said in a statement released after his arrest. Now, in the lawsuit, Fulton alleges that Weston attacked her on April 28th in a parking lot elevator and lobby near his home, causing severe and life-threatening injuries. They include concussion and eye injury, multiple contusions, neck and throat injuries, dental trauma, tinnitus, abdominal trauma, and PTSD. Now, Fulton accuses Nicolas Cage of enabling Weston's criminal behavior by turning a blind eye to his violence and mental health struggles while continuing to support him financially. She alleges that the actor bought Weston a condo next door to him, bailed him out of jail multiple times, and drank alcohol with him despite knowing that he struggles with substance use. In 2011, Weston Cage was hospitalized after police responded to a fight he was allegedly involved in on the streets of Hollywood. He admitted to the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center where he was joined by his father. Days earlier, Weston and his then new bride, Nikki Williams, were arrested and booked on felony DV charges after an incident at their apartment, and in 2017 he was detained on suspicion of DUI and hit and run. The complaint alleges that the April attack devastated Fulton's thriving career as a former model, actress, and entrepreneur, interrupting her filming of a Netflix show and skincare and fitness ventures. Fulton dated Nicolas Cage from 1988 to 1991. In 2009, she sued Cage, alleging that he owed her $13 million and had broken a promise to give her a house in Hancock Park. The case was settled under an undisclosed agreement in 2011. In November, Fulton filed a lawsuit against Weston's third ex-wife, Hilya Aranon, accusing her of embezzling $100,000 and requesting a fraudulent restraining order that prevented Fulton and Nicolas Cage from seeing their granddaughters. Well, that just sounds like 130 pounds of crazy in a 2-pound sack. And, I mean, do we expect anything less than that from Nicolas Cage? Probably not. I mean, honest to goodness, probably not. In Elon Musk news, for our final story, Elon Musk states that stranded International Space Station astronauts were left up there for political reasons by Biden. So this is going to be his opinion. I'm just telling you what he said. Now, Elon Musk accused former President Joe Biden of leaving 2 astronauts stranded aboard the International Space Station for political reasons. They were left up there for political reasons, which is not good. That is a quote that the world's richest man said when seated next to President Trump in a joint interview with Fox News' Sean Hannity Tuesday night. Now, Musk's SpaceX in September launched a Crew Dragon capsule to rescue the pair, and it docked successfully with the space station, but NASA opted to stall its return. The billionaire told Hannity that the craft will return to Earth in about 4 weeks after the plans were postponed kind of to a ridiculous degree. At the president's request or instruction, we are accelerating the return of the astronauts, Musk said. We have brought astronauts back from the space station many times before, always with success, he said, saying that his team would still be extremely cautious. Musk's SpaceX in September launched its Dragon Crew capsule to rescue the pair, and it docked successfully with the space station. The billionaire told Hannity that the craft will return to Earth in about 4 weeks. So, oh wait, did I already read that? But they were being extremely cautious, and they didn't have the go-ahead from the former administration, President Biden. He was going to leave them in space. I think he was going to leave them in space. He didn't want the publicity. Now, astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams were stranded in June when an issue was found with a Boeing Starliner capsule, which returned without them. They were supposed to remain on board the station for just 8 days, but now have been there for 258 days. So I really don't care who brings them back, just someone bring them back, because this has to be like the worst, bed and breakfast that you cannot leave, worst Airbnb ever. Just get them back. I don't care who gets them back, just get them back. Now, NASA said in December that the astronauts would have to wait for yet another SpaceX rescue vehicle to arrive with replacement scientists no earlier than late March, then would have to go through an unspecified handover period before finally departing. Now, Trump said in a social media post last month that Biden abandoned Wilmore and Williams, prompting their denials. We don't feel abandoned, we don't feel stuck, we don't feel stranded. Wilmore insisted to CNN Anderson Cooper, adding, "I understand why others may feel that." Now, Williams said it was a bit longer stay than we expected, but we've made the most of it. Now, the joint interview featuring, Trump, Hannity, and Musk was focused largely on Musk's, Doge kind of stuff, but they did end up, touching on this. So I figured I'd pass it along that it seems like we might finally get these people home, possibly within the next, gajillion years. Anywho, hope you enjoyed these Newsy Nuggets. Please like if you liked it. Please share if you want to share it, and please subscribe if I have earned your subscription. I will see you guys in a little bit. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, but carry a can of bitch fire, because kindness does not equal doormat. Bye, you guys.